The text came at 7:42 p.m. Working late tonight. Don't wait up, red heart. I stared at the message longer than I should have, the red heart pulsing like a slow bleed on my screen. Working late. It wasn't unusual. Emily's firm had been swamped with a new project, and late nights were part of her rhythm lately. Still, something about the way she added that heart, careless, casual, made my stomach twist. I typed back, got it. Don't overwork yourself, and dropped the phone onto the couch. But it didn't sit right. It had been 3 weeks of late nights, of empty dinners, cold leftovers, and a bed that smelled more like her shampoo than her warmth. 3 weeks of excuses that made sense until they didn't. I tried to shake it off, telling myself I was being paranoid. Emily wasn't the type. We'd been together 5 years, and she was the steady one. Organized, thoughtful, loyal to a fault. She wouldn't betray me. She couldn't. Still, that night, something felt off enough that I called her best friend, Lily. She picked up on the second ring, laughter spilling into the receiver. Hey Ryan. What's up? Hey. Just wondering, Emily said she's working late again. Is she okay? I feel like I haven't seen her in forever. The laughter faded. Oh, she said that? My heart paused mid-beat. Yeah. Why? Lily hesitated. Never mind. She's probably busy. You know how she gets. Her tone carried something I'd never heard before. Guilt. Lily, I said quietly, please. What's going on? A sigh crackled through the line. Ryan, I don't want to get in the middle of anything. Maybe you should talk to her directly. She's not here to talk to. Another silence. Then in a low voice. She's not at work, Ryan. She's out. With someone. The world dimmed around me. What do you mean with someone? I saw her earlier tonight. At the Willow Bar. With a guy. The Willow Bar. 20 minutes from her office. The same place we'd gone for our anniversary 2 years ago. Lily's words landed like glass underfoot. Are you sure? I wish I wasn't. I thanked her, though I didn't know why, and hung up. For a moment I just sat there staring at the wall. My brain refused to process it. Emily wouldn't. Not her. But my hands had a mind of their own. I grabbed my keys and drove. The Willow Bar was half full, its dim lighting wrapping every table in a haze of secrets. My heart pounded so loudly I thought someone might hear it. And then I saw her. Emily. She was sitting near the window, leaning forward with that familiar, animated laugh, the one that used to be reserved for me. Across from her sat a man in a suit, clean-shaven, handsome in a sterile sort of way. His hand brushed hers briefly but knowingly. She didn't pull away. I froze. The air seemed to thicken, my lungs refusing to cooperate. It wasn't just the sight, it was the ease. The comfort between them. Like this wasn't new. I could have stormed in. Made a scene. But instead I watched. Because somehow watching hurt worse and I needed to feel all of it. After a few minutes I turned and walked out before she could see me. The night air hit me like ice, sobering me in an instant. My phone buzzed just as I reached the car. Emily. Still at work. Don't wait up, love you. My grip tightened around the phone until my knuckles went white. The lie was seamless. Effortless. When she got home past midnight, I was still awake. She slipped through the door softly, heels in hand. Her eyes widened when she saw me on the couch. Oh, you're up, she said, feigning surprise. Couldn't sleep. I tried to keep my voice steady. Long night. She nodded, setting her purse down. Yeah. Just meetings and reports. You know how it is. Sure, I said. How's the Willow Bar these days? The name hit her like a slap. Her face went pale, her lips parting without sound. What? I said, how's the Willow Bar? I leaned forward. You looked happy there. Her jaw trembled. Ryan, don't lie. She dropped her gaze. The silence stretched so long it began to hum. Finally she whispered. It's not what you think. Then tell me what it is. Tears welled in her eyes. I didn't mean for it to happen. He's just someone from work. We started talking after hours. It felt harmless at first and then... She trailed off, sobbing softly. Then what? My voice cracked. Then I realized I was unhappy, Ryan. You're always so focused on keeping things safe and routine. I felt invisible. Her words sliced through me. So you cheated? She shook her head weakly. It wasn't like that. I didn't plan it. I stood, the anger finally breaking through. You chose it, Emily. Every text, every lie. You chose him over me. She crumbled onto the couch, crying into her hands. I'm sorry. For a long time I just stood there, the weight of 5 years pressing down on me. The nights we spent building dreams, the laughter, the quiet mornings. All of it now tainted by a single deliberate betrayal. The next morning the house felt haunted. Every room carried her echo, her scent, her ghost. She'd left early for her supposed meeting. I didn't ask where. I didn't care. I spent the day packing. Not her things, mine. I couldn't stay. Not after that. When she came home and saw the half-empty closet, she froze. Ryan, what are you doing? I'm leaving, I said simply. Her eyes widened. Please don't. We can fix this. I'll end it with him. I already have. Do you even know how many times I've heard that line? I said, almost laughing. Once you cross that line, there's no going back. She stepped closer, her voice trembling. I made a mistake, Ryan. I was stupid. But I still love you. I looked at her, really looked at her, the woman I once thought I'd marry. And for a second I saw the girl I fell in love with. But then I remembered the text. The lie. The image of her smiling across from another man. You loved me, I said quietly. Past tense. She broke down, clutching my arm. Don't go. Please. I gently removed her hand. If I stay, I'll hate you. And I don't want that. The following weeks blurred into a dull ache. Friends tried to help. But betrayal isn't something you get over. It stains everything, your trust, your reflection, your sense of worth. Every night I replayed it all, the lies, the texts, the moments I ignored my gut. I wasn't angry anymore. Just hollow. Then one evening I got a message from her. I miss you. I'm sorry for everything. Can we talk? I stared at it for a long time. My heart wanted to answer. My head refused. Finally I typed back. I hope you find what you're looking for, Emily. I just can't be that person anymore. And that was it. No grand confrontation. No closure that tied things neatly in a bow. Just silence, the kind that feels final. Months later, I walked past the Willow Bar again. The same amber lights glowed behind the windows. Inside, couples laughed, leaning close over drinks. I stood there for a moment, watching. It didn't hurt like before. The wound had become a scar. Still there, still sensitive, but no longer bleeding. As I turned to leave, I realized something. Trust isn't something you lose all at once. It dies quietly, moment by moment, until one day you wake up and realize the person you loved isn't who you thought they were. And that's when you stop chasing the why and start healing from the how. That night, I walked away, not from her, but from the version of myself that believed love could survive betrayal.